And it's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ready to go now? Here's the rookie right fielder, Roman Anthony. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That's a hit. Throws to second, in there safely. Here's Story now. And it's through for a hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Waste no time there.
In a circle, just sit it right up, just shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off it. One love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go.
Ready to go? Here's Shohei Ohtani. Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Narvaez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Mookie now.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Turns and fires to Betts. Hit in the air, right field. Anthony snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Vamos.
Freeman hits it in the air. Anthony. And that'll do it.
Ahora es cuando es.
Back in Boston, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do you have on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Alex Bregman. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Ten cuidado. Ten cuidado.
Back there.
Ay.
Track, and he makes the catch.
Ay.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ah. Me quita abajo la bola, bobo.
Makes the catch. Inning over.
No pasa el lío.
Back here at Fenway, top of the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will
No
Smith.
puedo dar un hit hasta el cuarto inning.
Inside.
El
Now
cuarto
2
inning no
balls
puedo
and
dar
a
un hit.
strike.
1 strike.
And that's down and
Pasando
away.
ellos, a ver.
And that wasn't
Así
even
es,
close.
Carlos.
Ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here comes Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit.
Cuidado. No lo intente.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. And now Teoscar Hernandez into center. Rafaela on his way over. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the dirt, kept close.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. And next for LA, Hesung Kim. Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Edman, the lead runner at second. Pages at first. 1 gone. And they're all loaded up. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be
and a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here's Betts. Now a pop-up on the infield. Low. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 2nd. Here's Trevor Story now. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Edman makes the grab. Out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Hernandez on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out.
Tipo, está fácil ese.
Will Smith to the plate.
Tipo, está fácil
the best
ese.
hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
1 down, base is empty. Out to short. Story. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Max Muncy at the dish.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 outs. That to right. Anthony makes the catch, and that is that.
Que no ha dado un milecido yo.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half
Ya
of the
para cuarto
inning.
inning
Now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Outside.
Vamos a darle línea.
2-1.
Están muertos.
That one
Ahí
missed.
sabe.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away.
Exacto.
I think he's going to have to come
No puede entrar así por
inside
así.
to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back
Ay,
there
a
later
serie,
in
te
this
fui de
count.
atrás, serie.
Edman makes the
Te fui de
grab
atrás,
away.
serie.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. And it bangs off the monster. Around first, digging for 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a chopper out to short. And he's safe at first.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the ball to it. So nice job of bad ball hitting.
No.
That one misses. And the count's
No, se le calentó la timba. Se le calentó la timba. No, hacer, no la veía hacer.
Freeman takes it to the bag. Misplay doesn't
cost him. Over. Si no le puedo ganar a nadie.
Out of the 4th, digging in, Tommy Edman. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And the batter now, Andy Pages. Foul ball. Next pitch inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Outside, and that is ball 4.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So a man at first. Hesung Kim, the next to hit. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the Dodger DH. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Go to second. Ow! Bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a foul out of play. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
A couple of singles back to back. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And it gets down for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Se calentó esto.
So runners at the corners.
No creo en zurdo.
Nobody out. And next for the Red Sox,
Ay,
Jarren
no creo en
Duran.
zurdo.
And that's pushed foul
Duran,
to
vamos.
the left and out of play.
Vamos a darle ese pillo. Vamos a darle ese pillo, Durán.
And no one can get there.
Vamos a darle ese pillo, Durán.
Third, and it's an RBI single.
Al juego.
It's 3-2.
Arrecuérdesela contra el muro.
Cedar Rafaela.
Recuérdesela contra el muro, Rafaela.
Last one deep to left center. Edman sprinting for this one.
No,
Reaching
hacer.
for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the
Recuérdesela contra el muro, Rafaela.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Masataka Yoshida digs in now. Over to first, and he's safe.
Él sabe.
Could use a ground ball here.
Él sabe que me le voy.
In the infield, runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
That finds the mark on the
Bien
inside
pichado.
corner.
In this situation,
Bien
the batter's
pichado.
got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1.
No.
You're looking for something up in the zone. In
Descarado.
worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Ay, la cogió.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
No importa. Vamos, Romy.
Gonzalez up next for the Red
Vamos a
Sox.
recostársela, vamos. No, al
And
frente,
he can't
carajo.
come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the
Calavera.
field. That ends the inning. And
Carajo.
back here in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And 1 and 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 2 and 2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one away. Here's Mookie to hit. That's to third. Over to Lowe. Mookie retired 2 down. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP.
Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out.
Vamos, vamos,
And
ser más,
welcome
vamos.
back to the ballpark.
Ser más
Top
en
of
todo
the
momento.
inning. And here's the catcher, Carlos
Hola,
Narvaez.
No.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2
Hola,
balls and a
mala
strike.
You know, these Red Sox do a
Van
good
Lante.
job of simply getting the bat on the ball in
Ay.
this game, and the numbers
Ay.
back that up. One thing that really stands
Ay.
out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time.
Ay.
That's good discipline right there, and on top of it,
Ay,
they're
sí.
producing more than a hit per inning.
So the lineup flips over. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
No le damos la pelota. sí.
Edman in position. Hauls it in,
Una bola
2
mala.
away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the
vuelto por
defense
abre,
work
Mau.
by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Out to short, Betts. Slings it across.
out. Oh, yeah.
That's the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. All right, So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Greg Weissert.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball.
Well, he found himself
La
behind in the
puntilla
count
vaga.
right there, but he didn't give in. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
1-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Over to Story for one. Odelo. It's a double play.
Ahora sí te lo llamo,
Man,
chaval.
that is such a tough double play to
Ay, mandar al
execute as a
muerto
first
este David
baseman.
Wanda,
Not only
hombre.
field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also
línea.
hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that is that.
Easy. Vamos. ¿Cómo lo va a hacer?
And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And a 1-1. Well, Singy, when you come to Fenway Park, I think the first thing that you think about and you picture the Green Monster. What's it like standing there playing with that thing behind you?
Now, I'll tell you this. It is an experience your first time in here if you're playing the outfield with the Green Monster, because it plays like no other wall in all of baseball. You really have to pay attention during batting practice, but still a cool place to play, and it was one of my favorites.
Pages hauls it in, and there's one away. In front of the Green Monster at Fenway, they used to have Duffy's Cliff, which basically was an angled spot going up to the Monster. That couldn't have been a lot of fun to play in front of. Throw on to Freeman, and Story is out. And now here is Jarren Duran. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I mean, the Green Monster's enough. You're going to add something else to it. It's like miniature golf or something. But I can only imagine how difficult it was to navigate out there in the outfield.
Muncy sends it to first. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Rafaela on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Good.
Steven Matz comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason that
Story sends it over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out, and that'll do it. Well, 1-run game, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Pages right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. And it's off the Green Monster. The throw into second. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Runner on the go. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the 8th. Mookie Betts will get us started. Here's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Durant makes the catch for the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the slider just misses.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. To first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. The batter now will be Will Smith. Next pitch is outside. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to low. And that is that. Back here at Fenway. Onto the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. Edman makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up and in, and a count 2-1. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Nathaniel Lowe. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in Boston, here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with.
That was pretty nasty. So it's their last chance in this one. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll clear away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run.